Hey guys, it's Marsha Moon here. I hope you guys are doing alright. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos, and yeah, things have been a bit chaotic but progressive at the same time. And these videos are my little creative guidance, spiritual, psychological bits, and also on creative entrepreneurship, artistic entrepreneurship for people who are artists, entrepreneurs. So I've been thinking a lot, and I've been using my tools a lot these days, thinking about the concept of tools and how something as simple as a tool can help in very complex times, or times when you're unsure about things, or in my profession, specifically my own journey as an artistic entrepreneur, or artist entrepreneur, is that there is a lot of waiting, and there are times when you're not 100% sure what you should do next, especially when you're conceptualizing things that's based on like inspired action, on things that really excite you. So you're waiting for things to happen, and you put a lot of ideas and pictures out there, and then you hold thumbs and burn your incense and your candles and hope that people will say yes and share your excitement with you, so that the project can then start, and then the work and all of that starts, and that's the gold. But in between, in the waiting, sometimes in chaos, when you're moving around and you don't have that specific routine that other people might have, people who have day jobs or whatever, and have that very productive way of working, you sometimes find yourself not doing a lot. Not that you don't want to, you just don't know what to do next. And you try and you put in, but also you don't just want to do something just for doing something. And then tools come up, and tools are cool because tools is something that suits you as a person. It's something simplistic. It's something that you can just take out of your box and go, okay, at least I can jog, I can do yoga, I can meditate, I can write, I can visualize, or whatever, you know. And the cool thing about that is not only does it fill the time, fills up the time, but it also in a way is conducive to your work, because even though it's not directly related, it's energetically and spiritually, and even if you're not a spiritual person, it's still related, because the more you sort yourself out, the more the things around you also sort themselves out. And the other cool thing is sometimes, you know, using your tools, things happen without you even doing anything about it. Instead of sitting and waiting or pushing, if you're doing your thing and you're using your tools, sometimes that gap between the answer and the question just goes like that, or what you've been waiting for, it kind of, it helps itself. And the other cool thing about tools are, every person, there's a lot of tools that are similar to people that they use. So a tool is something that requires discipline. It's something that has some sort of an action, and it's got some effort connected to it. But in the end, you get something out of it. You kind of, there's a health aspect in terms of either your psyche or your spirit or your soul or your physique or whatever. And what I found about tools is, and I think that's also why it was very important for me to work for myself, is I need to have a certain percentage of my day dedicated to tools, even if I'm really busy with work, and I have a lot of work. The tools is something that's my base, and it will always be my base, and I won't be able to function without that. And when you do something for 20 years, 30 years, over and over again, you seem to develop more. You seem to develop in something, you seem to develop some of your tools into something more sophisticated. For instance, for me, my meditation, that was something that saved my life and changed my whole life and my perspective, actually turned into it kind of branched into visualization and energetic exercises, which it just deepens my experience, my search for quality of life, and my search for magic, and my search for realizing my dreams and the dreams I had as a kid, and the feelings that I still can't pinpoint always, but that I want to get as close to as possible. But the more you use your tools, the more it develops into something even more important, and then you realize you can actually just live a whole life just using tools without doing anything else, if you had that luxury. But just saying that it's something that you can cultivate in such a way that can realize yourself as a person more and more. So in the end, I think for a creative, choose 5 tools and start somewhere, jogging, walking, writing, meditating, yoga, drawing, sitting, painting. I don't know, those things are a bit more creative, but anything that seems to have that you can do over and over again, and that you can grow. And I think it's definitely worth filling up a toolbox for yourself with things that you can do, and read and find out what other people do. I've got some amazing energetic visualization exercises that actually make me feel like I transcend from this world into another world. And I tell you what, when I go into my world that I visualize, and that's because of 20 years of meditation, I come out and I've got my answers, I've got my energy, I've got my inspiration, and I'm ready to go again. But the only thing is to be disciplined enough to keep on doing these things. And I think that's part of life, is you have to give something to get something, in a way. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it.